Hello, Ravens fans, and welcome to another season preview. I'm Aaron Schneider, Sports Information Director at Anderson University, and joining us for the swimming and diving preview in his first year as head coach is Tyler Donges. How are you doing today?
Good morning, Aaron. I'm doing great. Thank you.
Good. Good. So we're following up after a historic season last year. Both teams surpassing their record wins totals. Um, and then both teams either getting a record finish or tying at the conference meet. And then um, we also had Hallie Strage as a diver set some first for the programs, a individual conference win,
Yeah,
and first appearance in the NCAA. First person in program history to hit a NCAA qualifying standard. So there's a lot to look forward to so far, and there's more opportunities for that this year.
yeah, absolutely. We're looking forward to a really fast, really quick season.
Yeah, and to kind of touch on that, swimming, and for those who don't know, swimming and diving season, the normal season is usually starts in October, and then we have the conference meet near
In
the end of
February.
February. But because of the dynamic of the COVID shortened season, we're starting our first meet tomorrow. We're gonna have a few more meets after this weekend, and then we'll have about a month break or so, and then have the conference meet the first week of March.
Correct.
Okay, so to kick things off, what are your goals and expectations for this season?
Yeah, the team and I have talked extensively about what our goals and realistic expectations are for the season. We have gone into this season knowing that things were going to be a little bit different. Our training's been interrupted, but we plug in and we head forward as fast as we can. In terms of goals, the men and women are both still going to try and take a third place finish at HCAC this year. We're trying to get as many wins as we can in our short season, but more than that, everybody is trying to put up a best time in their respective events that they swim as soon as possible. And because we have so few meets, we're hitting the ground running starting tomorrow with Hanover, over the course of the next few weeks, and then rounding out for HCAC. Both teams are planning and training with the intent that they're going to swim faster this year than they ever have before.
All right. So now what do you think your team strengths are for this year?
Yeah, so there's three strengths that I'd say this team definitely has. First and foremost, this team has a unique sense of family that just that builds on each other. It's really nice to be with a team that cares so much for each other, that they can help each other push through any adversity, and they're overcoming a lot of challenges. On the technical side of things, the AU team has exceptional sprint freestylers and exceptional breaststrokers, both groups that are going to go out there and help us take some first places. And that's not to say that any other aspect of the program is really weak or falling behind, but we have exceptional sprint freestylers and some very exceptional breaststrokers out there who I think are going to go through and help our team place at meets and at conference.
All right, diving into kind of our roster for this year, we're into the program's fifth year, and then we've started to build up more of a veteran presence than what we've seen in years past. What do you?
Correct.
And I would say that's true on both sides, but definitely for the men this year.
Correct.
So looking at what you have for this year, who would you say are returners that you would expect to make an impact?
If I could highlight two members of each gender of the team, on the men's side, we're definitely looking at a major impact coming from Chris Keller and from Evan Croft. Those two gentlemen are kind of taking the lead with the team and helping push everybody forward, and are going to play a major impact on going through and getting this team where they need to be, and have clear goals set in their mind that they're both looking for some NCAA stuff in the future as well. On the women's side, we've got some really strong leadership coming from some of our from some of our juniors, specifically Tess Mabach and Lilia Mitchell. Both young ladies who are helping us out again with the leadership side of things, and who are going to be around to show what this program can actually do after you've swam for the program for 2, 3, 4 years.
Okay, and then what would you say as far as newcomers and making an impact for those who we haven't seen swim yet this year?
Yeah, we have 3 freshmen on this team, each of which I think are going to make a name for themselves, not only within the team, but within our conference, within the HCAC. Freshman girl, Heather Carm, definitely is coming in as somebody who's quick with pretty much everything that we set her up for. She can swim sprint freestyle. She can swim the breaststroke. She can swim pretty much whatever we need her to do. On the men's side of things, we were able to have a male diver join us this year. His name's Matthew Hayward. Matthew is an exceptional diver. I've been around diving most of my career. He's got what it takes to actually go out there and be a strong player within this conference. And then we also have Cameron Stanley, who is another freshman male swimmer who's come in. Cameron has proven to us so far that he can swim pretty much whatever we stick him in. And that he always goes out and gives 100%, and has even started to improve in areas that I don't think that he was quite prepared for. So we have a lot of freshmen who've come in who are going to be major players on this team in the near future.
Okay, so we open up the season against Hanover tomorrow. And
Yes, sir.
what are your expectations of the Hanover squad for tomorrow?
Yeah, spoke with the Hanover coach last night and the day before as well. I'm expecting that meet to be very competitive. I view our program and theirs as comparable programs in terms of speed and depth and everything like that. I'm expecting our team to go out and be ready to focus on what they need to be focused on, and just trying to beat the person who's next to them. At the same time, I'm expecting Hanover to give us the same courtesy and come out and be ready to give us a good race.
All right, and then finally, what does your team need to do this year to be successful?
Yeah, biggest thing I have for the team right now is that we all need to focus on staying healthy, not only physically in terms of the COVID scare that's going around, but also mentally, making sure that we're taking care of ourselves. If this team can go through, take care of themselves, and stay healthy, there's not really much that they can't accomplish this year.
All right. Well, I think I've covered the questions I wanted to. Ravens fans, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to follow along with more season previews, and also be sure to follow along your swimming and diving team as they compete tomorrow and see how they do. And Coach Donges, it was good having you on, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you, Aaron.